This meeting is being recorded.
Oh boy. Okay, Ray. So, tell me, when did you start Cabrillo? Was it
If
just
I'm
this
not
past fall?
no, if I'm not wrong, I think it was in 2022. I
Okay.
think it was.
Okay.
I think
And
it was
so,
in the fall or the spring. I don't remember.
okay, so you've been at Cabrillo a little bit. And did
Yeah.
you, when you first came to Cabrillo, were you thinking about engineering or then decided to look at engineering? Tell me about that.
Well, I was iffy, so I was like, so I took a class. I think it was with Carl and Grappi. So I took a class with them, and then I really
Oh,
liked it. So
engineering three.
yeah, I took it. I
Yes.
took it with them. So I really enjoyed the class environment. So I feel like that's what kind of caught my attention to engineering.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I'll tell them about that. That's excellent. Okay, and now you're in engineering five, and you only have two classes left, so you've experienced. Hang on. Hey, Gavin. Gavin, I think your meeting is at 12.
Yeah, it's in 30 minutes, my
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, that's okay. I'll see you in a little bit. Um, so maybe, yeah, it's okay. So, so now you've been in engineering five and you only have two classes left. So you've experienced, learned a lot about the different fields of engineering and what are you most interested in now? And it might be more than one field.
Honestly, I've kind of narrowed it down. I feel like mechanical. I feel like has like gotten my attention most.
Okay, great. Okay, so mechanical engineering. And for the interview assignment, have you already found a mechanical engineer to interview?
No, I haven't yet, but
Okay.
I was thinking of I wasn't thinking of doing specifically that like um engineering field. I was thinking of interviewing somebody else here from the Watsonville Center. I was thinking I'm pretty sure you know who she is. Her name's Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly Horner.
Yeah,
She
I was
runs
gonna
the STEM
interview her.
Center. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there's another engineering faculty member who's at the Watsonville Center. Her name is Arlene Mendoza, and her
Okay.
degree is mechanical engineering. So
Oh, okay.
I would suggest you interview her rather than Kelly, because Kelly's background is civil engineering.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Arlene, I'll put it in the chat. Arlene Mendoza, and her email. There's her email. Do you see it in the chat?
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, great. So I would check in with her, but if she's not available, then Kelly would be great.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
I just I just wanted to check in with you to see if that was fine
Yeah,
because I didn't know if that was fine doing that or if I needed to find somebody else.
yeah. Well, we prefer you to interview someone who's in the field of engineering you're interested in, but there's only 2 weeks left of the course.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're going to have enough time to interview an engineer outside of Cabrillo in that time, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I do want to show you something else. Let me share this with you. I'm going to go, and I probably showed it in class, but just in case. So I did a search for Cabrillo's engineering department. Hang on a second. And if you scroll down, Ray, do you see what's on my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, see where it says about alumni?
Yeah.
If you click on that and you scroll all the way down, you'll see some alumni that have been in our program. And what you
Yeah.
might want to do is actually click on this because here's a whole list of alumni and videos of them. So like you
Okay.
could click on Anthony. Let's look at mechanical. Aaron is mechanical. Roman is mechanical. Jack. So you could actually watch videos of students who were our students and who are now working as engineers. So that might be helpful too.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is go to a schedule because I want to make sure that you're taking the right classes. Okay. Okay. So what's your student ID?
My student ID. Give me a second. I'm gonna get it right now, really quick. It is 0411-042.
Okay. And you're interested in mechanical engineering. And have you thought about some universities you might want to transfer to?
Hold on, I read it down on the paper, the assignment, the one that we were doing in
great.
weeks.
Yeah, tell me which ones.
Second, it was. Some of the ones that I wrote down was San Jose State. I feel like that one probably has. I feel like mainly my interest there in San Jose, but Monterey as well for the robotics because I know you were talking about that.
Right.
And I don't know if I think Santa Cruz. I saw Santa Cruz.
Yeah, so UC Santa Cruz does not have mechanical engineering. They have electrical engineering. So maybe we'll just put these two. It sounds like you want to stay local, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me write that. Okay. And then today's date is the 16th of 25. And what classes are you taking this semester besides Engineering 5?
This semester I'm taking, I think it's Math 1 and Spanish.
Okay. Okay, great. All right. And are you working too, Ray?
No.
Okay. Okay. And how's Math 1 going for you?
Math 1 right now is going good, but there's just some material that it was like earlier in the semester that I feel like I needed to ask for extra help and support, but I did get the extra help and support from it. So I feel like that helped me more being able to reach out to like the math professor and the TA and like different tips that the professor was telling me to do, like watch videos and things like that.
Okay, that's really excellent that you reached out to the teacher and the TA. And are you you have not come to the Aptos campus yet, is that correct?
I've gone for several classes so far, yeah.
Oh, you have already. Okay. Are you taking Math 1 with Alfonso?
Yeah.
Okay, great. In Watsonville, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the ILC is a great place to get support too in math.
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever I help a student make up their schedule, I always start with math. So after Math 1, you would take Math 4, and then you would take Math 5A, and then you would take Math 5B, and then you would take Math 5C. And for San Jose State, for mechanical, you would also need Math 7, which is differential equations. I do want to, in our class, I'm assuming you used Assist for CSUMB?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you, on the sheet of paper, did you check off Math 7 for CSUMB?
7. Yeah.
Okay, and did CSUMB also want Math 6?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so I'm going to write Math 6 CSUMB because San Jose State for mechanical, you don't need Math 6.
Okay.
So you're understanding my notation. If I'm listing it, both schools want it, but if it has a name next to it, then one school wants it.
No, yeah, I understand it.
Okay, and did you ever take chemistry in high school, or did you take chemistry at Cabrillo?
Yeah, I took chemistry in high school.
Okay. Okay, and you got an A or a B?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you take physics in high school or physics at Cabrillo?
Yeah, I took physics in high school.
And you got an A or a B?
Yeah.
Okay, and you haven't taken any chem or physics at Cabrillo yet, right?
No, not yet. I was
Okay.
thinking of taking it during the fall, maybe.
Okay. What's your
But
plan? What's your plan for this summer?
for this summer, I was gonna take. Oh my goodness. I think it was the C plus programming and the intro to Java. I think it was because I think there's two online ones, and then I was gonna take possibly a math class during the summer as well with that.
Okay. So let me, so a semester is 16 weeks. A
Yeah.
summer is only 8 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Math 4, what I hear from students, is the hardest math class you take. So I don't think it's a good idea to take it in the summer,
Okay.
especially because Math 1 is algebra. And you said that you've had some, concepts that you had to get down and you really needed to talk to teachers and get help. I think
Yeah.
that Math 4 in the summer is going to be going too fast for you.
Okay.
But Ray, you get to decide. You're the adult. You get to decide what you want to take. These are just suggestions I hear from my other students. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, you may or may not, like if you go to San Jose State, you're going to need engineering 30 or CS
Hmm.
11. And if you go to CSUM UMB, you need a different programming class. So I probably, and again, taking programming in the summer is a little crazy because it's really fast too, you know?
Okay.
And tell you the truth, this semester taking Math 1, Engineering 5, and Spanish, this wasn't that demanding of a semester for you. So I think that I would ease you in a little bit more. What general ed classes have you taken at Cabrillo so far?
So far, I've taken all of English. I know
Which
I
ones?
took
English 1A?
English 1A, English um, 2B, and then English 2.
So you
And
took 2 and 1B. Okay.
yeah,
What else did you take?
if I'm not wrong, I think I took communication. Um,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I'm trying
So
to think what else.
I think Ray, what I would suggest, and when you came in, have you seen any counselors at Cabrillo yet?
Yeah,
Which ones?
Rudy. I don't remember his last name, but he's
Okay.
here at the Watson Mill Center.
Okay. So I suggest that you take 2 GEs this summer and check with Rudy, and he'll tell you. He'll look up what you've taken already.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. And then, so in the summer, I would take that. And then I would take Chem 3 and 3L in the fall, and I would take Chem 1A in the spring. And you don't have to write this down because I'm going to share it with you.
Okay.
Okay. So Math 4 is going to be demanding. You said you took chemistry in high school. So really, you could go straight into Chem 1A unless you feel like you need a refresher.
I feel like I need a refresher because I feel like it was so long ago. But I
Okay.
mean, I don't want to be that student that just goes straight into the class and then
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember that much.
Okay. And then Chem 1A. So you would be taking 2 demanding classes, and then this is a mechanical class that's pretty easy. And
Yeah.
then I would have you take engineering 25. And then here I would have you take physics. And now, do you feel the same way with physics that you should have a refresher first?
Yeah, I feel like I should have a refresher first.
Oh. Um, would you look on the CSUMB column, and is physics 4C required? I think not.
Physics 4.
Physics 4C.
No, it's not required.
Okay, so I'm writing down that it's only required for San Jose State.
Yeah.
Okay, could you just read down all the courses that you had checked off for CSUMB, okay?
Okay, it was calculus 1, 2, and 3, linear algebra and different, I think it's equations, math 7.
Yes, yeah.
Physics,
Read the course numbers instead, like Physics
Okay.
4A.
Physics 4A, Physics 4B, Chem 1A, Engineering 15, Engineering 25, Engineering 35.
Wait, you're going too fast for me now. Okay, Engineering 15, then what?
25,
Yeah,
then 35,
yeah,
40,
yeah.
and then 45. And then they're asking CS 19.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, just
CS
read the engineering again.
Engineering, it was Engineering 15,
Yeah,
Engineering 25,
yeah,
Engineering 35,
yeah,
Engineering 40,
yeah.
and then Engineering 45.
Okay, and then they want to see which computer programming class?
CS 19
Hmm. Okay.
and CS 21.
I have to find out if CS 21 is spring only. Okay. Okay, so let's go through the schedule now, okay?
Yeah.
So we have Math 1, Math 4, Math 5A, 5B, 5C, 7, and then CSUMB wants CC6, but San Jose State
Okay.
does not. Okay?
Yeah.
Then Chem 3 and 3L and Chem 1A, and they are required for both schools. And then Physics 11, Physics 4A, and Physics 4B are required for both schools. Physics 4C is a San Jose State requirement, not CSUMB.
Yeah.
And then Engineering 12 and Engineering 25. So that means that next year you'll have a math class and a science class and then a fun engineering class. And
That's
next year you'll take the programming class.
Okay.
Next summer, because by then you'll have taken some demanding classes and you'll have a better way of uh, adjusting to a 8-week hard course.
Yeah.
Okay. and that
Okay.
satisfies both requirements. Then CSU, then you're going to have math again and physics, and then you'll have an engineering or a CS course, and then you're going to have math and engineering or physics. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a copy of this, and I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna send it to you and Rudy. So Rudy Puente. Okay, and what's your email, Ray?
My email is lowercase r Ray Magdaleno 026.
I got it right here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop sharing. All right, so how does that sound? So one thing is you're gonna check in with Arlene and see if you could interview her. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're gonna interview Kelly. And then you could watch some
Yeah.
videos of past alumni who are mechanical engineers. And then you're going to make an appointment with Rudy to check in on the GE classes you should take this summer.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and do that after this to see like when he was available, so
Yeah.
I'm able to like meet with him to see what I feel like. Well, basically what we just did right now. See
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
the best order and things like that to see what was a
Yes.
good path for me.
Yeah. And there again, the reason that I suggested not taking CS this summer is because you haven't taken a lot of demanding classes. You haven't taken any demanding classes yet.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned that an 8-week, very demanding class would not be so successful. So I would rather wait till next summer when you've already had taken demanding classes in the fall and spring and get a feel for what they are during a 16-week semester.
Yeah.
But it's all up to you. You get to decide.
No, yeah, I feel like how you're saying it, it makes much more sense than how I was trying to plan it out, but I feel like it makes much more sense since if there's more demanding classes, I'm gonna be able to see like how I'm able to like reflect off my work and things like that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and check with Rudy. He might have a suggestion on it as well. And I'm really glad that you were able to get the support. You sought out the support that you needed for this semester.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray.
All right. Thank you, Joanne.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for meeting with me.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.